On the evening of August 5th, 2023, Rachel Morin, a devoted mother and avid runner, set out for her usual evening jog along the trails of Maryland. Rachel lived in Bel Air, Maryland with her family. Known for her vibrant energy and love for sports, Rachel was also a loving mother to her 5 children. Aged 6 to 18, filled her life with joy and activity. Rachel was in a relationship with Richard Tobin. They shared their lives and faced the ups and downs of their personal journeys together. Rachel's children included their eldest daughter, 18, who was preparing for college, their middle daughter, 15, talented athlete, their 12-year-old son, who enjoyed sports and outdoor adventures, and their 2 youngest children, 9 and 6, who were full of energy and joy. Rachel's presence in her children's lives was unwavering, supporting them in their activities and challenges. Her dedication as a mother was evident. Everyone who knew her. As the day went on and Rachel failed to return home, her family's alarm grew. Their concern quickly turned to panic, leading them to call the authorities around 11 p.m. With no news of Rachel, police were summoned to aid in the search, and a team of volunteers joined the desperate effort to find her. 2 days after Rachel's disappearance on August 7, 2023, the search yielded a devastating result. Rachel's body was found by a group of volunteers in the dense foliage near the trails she frequented. The discovery was made in an isolated area, covered by leaves and branches, indicating she had been dragged there. The crime scene revealed a brutal attack. Rachel had been beaten and strangled, with clear signs of a struggle. The police found evidence of blunt force trauma and fractures, suggesting a prolonged and violent assault. The autopsy confirmed the severity of her injuries and the premeditated nature of the crime, causing shock and mourning throughout the community. Forensic work at the crime scene was thorough and meticulous. DNA samples were collected and analyzed, and authorities began reviewing security camera footage from the area. The search for Rachel's killer intensified, with police appealing to the community for any information that might lead to the perpetrator. Initially, Rachel's boyfriend, Richard Tobin, was considered a suspect. His alibi was scrutinized, and investigators examined any possible motives or connections to the crime. However, as the investigation progressed, it became clear that Tobin was not involved. Focus shifted to Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez, a 23-year-old immigrant who worked in the vicinity of the crime scene. Key evidence emerged when security camera footage captured Martinez Hernandez's vehicle in the area on the day Rachel went missing. Further investigation linked him to the case through DNA evidence collected from the crime scene. Martinez Hernandez's involvement was confirmed by the DNA match between samples taken from him and the evidence found at the scene. His arrest was executed without incident, but his responses during questioning were notably evasive, raising further suspicion. Martinez Hernandez had a documented history of violent behavior and previous arrests for assaults, which added to the profile of him as a potential aggressor. In addition to his troubling past, the investigation uncovered that Martinez Hernandez had exhibited disturbing behavior prior to the crime. It was revealed that he had been following Rachel for weeks, indicating a disturbing level of obsession and premeditation. This obsessive behavior was particularly unsettling as it demonstrated a calculated and planned approach to the attack rather than a spontaneous act. Authorities also discovered that Martinez Hernandez had studied similar violent cases, which further illustrated his premeditation. His meticulous planning and obsession with Rachel highlighted the severity of his behavior and provided critical insight into his motivations. This information was instrumental in building a strong case against him, showcasing that the crime was not only premeditated, but executed with a disturbing level of precision. Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez's trial is scheduled to begin on October 23, 2024, following a motions hearing on October 4, 2024. The case has garnered significant public attention and remains a focal point of interest for both the local community and those directly involved. Martinez Hernandez faces charges of first-degree murder, serious accusation that involves deliberate planning and intent to kill. The case is especially poignant due to the violent nature of the crime and the profound impact it has had on Rachel Morin's family. who are grappling with the loss of their beloved mother and the ensuing challenges.